Hey honeys, good morning. I'm walking around my garden to survey the damage from all of the storms and the nonsense yesterday. Did you guys see my post with the freaking hail? It was half-inch diameter hail on May 8th. It was 77 degrees before and after. Life is weird, right? Life is weird. So listen, I haven't even brushed my teeth or washed my face, my hair, anything this morning. But I'm having my coffee and I'm out here looking at my garden, which is actually alive and doing pretty good. So I'm really happy because I just put so much time into it. And I've been reading, some posts lately and talking to friends, and having some, really like heartfelt conversations. And one of the things that's like coming up for me with this is this idea of how we harm ourselves and we take away our own joy and our own ability to really like thrive inside what we're creating for ourselves, to have the most like luscious, delicious enjoyment. So it's telling me I can't go all the way to the end of my garden, I guess because I'm on Wi-Fi. Oops, sorry. How do we allow ourselves to actually love and enjoy what we have, what we've created for ourselves, without constantly saying, oh no, I'm missing some arbitrary mark. I am not competing adequately with other people. I look at my friends and I see that they have this thing or that thing or the other thing. And so it must mean that I'm behind somehow. And oh Lord, isn't that such a thing? This idea that I'm behind something, some arbitrary line or marker that supposedly, do you see my garden? You see my pretty garden? Don't look at the bed I haven't done yet. That's the bad bed. It's not bad. It's a good bed. It's gonna be wonderful. I just haven't made it yet. But see my pretty little plants? I'm so excited. I'm such a nerd. Anyways, this idea that we're falling behind. I'm getting something. Okay. Here we go. That like I'm supposed to compare myself against others. That there is like a marker or a line I'm supposed to be at. And that if I'm not hitting that at any arbitrary point, it means that I'm doing something wrong. This isn't a thing. Okay, it's a thing in our culture, right? We've all been taught this. Do you see? I have like mascara on my face. I'm a mess. So this is what it's like if you hang out in my house in the morning. We can have deep philosophical conversations while we look messy. But seriously, life doesn't actually work that way. When we compare ourselves to other people, if I look at myself and I say, oh, look, I'm 43 years old. I only have this and I don't have that. I am living in what I thought was going to be my starter home, more than 10 years later, because life didn't go how I planned and I became disabled and all these other things. But other people have beautiful houses and they're living in the place I might want to live. Or maybe it's like, I don't have, the retirement savings that other people have. Or look at me, I'm single. And, some people could look at my single life and they could go, oh my God, look at all the freedom she has. And she has this and she has that and she has whatever. And I'm stuck with my like partner who's grumpy and who snores. But I could look at it and be like, oh my gosh, I'm single. Look at what they have. They've got it all figured out with this or that or the other. And here's the things they have that I don't. This never ends, okay? If you start down this road, it never ends. It never ever ends. And all you're doing with this line of inquiry and thought is stealing your own joy. That's it. You're stealing your own joy. It doesn't fucking matter what someone else has. It doesn't matter on any level because we're living different lives. We came here for different spiritual experiences. And I don't decide like in this moment precisely, what my spirit signed up to come here for. I did that before I was born. Okay, I've set a level of a path before me. I have all kinds of decisions I can make in the moment, but there are aspects of my spirit curriculum. Do you hear these beautiful birds? Y'all, I'm so blessed. Oh my gosh, I get to listen to birds in the morning and walk around a garden. And so again, like, there's all these ways that I could look at my life right now, that any of us can look at our life right now and say, this sucks. I don't have this. I don't have that thing that this other person has. But that's not my life. It's not the life I signed up for. I'm here for the unique experience of the ups and downs and the spirit curriculum that I came in for as part of this collective. So I want to encourage us, I titled this that comparison is the thief of joy, and we've all heard that before. But it really truly is. It's a very dangerous mental pathway to start going down because it sucks all of your capacity for gratitude and enjoyment and self-acceptance and acknowledging that we're each on our own individual path. It sucks it right out of your brain and your heart, and it leaves you just feeling inadequate constantly. And I don't want to get political. Maybe it's something to do with capitalism or our puritanical roots or something like that has to do with why we think this way so much in this culture, that there's this like keeping up with the Joneses. If I see someone else has something, it means there's something wrong with me for not having it. We're just here to live different lives. It's okay if you came here to live a simpler life. It's okay if you came here to live a grandiose life, okay? We all came here to live different lives in different ways. And what I want to invite all of us to think when we start going down this path of these nattering little bugs, right, going at us of they have this and I don't, why this and not that. First is if there's something you truly want in your life, create it, okay? Anything another person has created on this planet happened through a series of steps. And sometimes one of those steps was that they started with $500 million for mommy and daddy. Okay, let's be real. But if we take out that part, right, the vast majority of things that people have accomplished, it's just a series of steps. And if it's something that you truly want, not out of like comparison, not out of envy, but you say, oh my gosh, this lights my soul up, this is a longing that I have, then create it. And you can. And if you need help, reach out to me, okay? This is what I specialize in. How do we get from here to there? How do I transform my life? It's just a series of steps. That's all it is. But if that's not what's happening when you look at these other things, if what's happening is it's making you feel less inside, then I want us to consider, all of us, because it happens to all of us, right? I'm not perfect. Far from it. We all do this. If you're looking at someone else's life and going, why them and not me, and it's making you feel smaller and shut down, then I want to invite you to consider that this isn't really you. This is cultural conditioning. You're not living their life because that's not the life you came here to live. You came here to live your life and have your unique challenges and have your unique wins and successes and opportunities to just be so grateful. Truly so grateful for the beautiful things that you do have. That's actually making me tear up a little. Gratitude has been a hard one for me, over the years, because I had a lot of really hard, oh, don't drink my coffee, please, Pugsley. Good morning, no baby. I had a lot of really hard experiences for a very long time, and I didn't know how to feel grateful for the things around me. And now I look around and there's just so much capacity for gratitude, because I've stopped comparing myself to other people. When you allow yourself to actually be fully inside your own spirit curriculum, to be fully inside your own unique path through this lifetime, and whatever that's going to be for you, that's when gratitude actually becomes accessible. Because it's not freaking about them, okay? Nothing about you is about other people. You are this unique and precious and just beautiful spark of the divine. Every one of us is. And you are here to be just exactly that and to have just exactly the experiences you're having. And that's the opportunity. Let go of other people, okay? Let go of all of these stories. What is the life I'm living right now? And what can I find that's joyful inside of it? What can I find that's instructive to me and my soul and the lessons that I'm learning, the things that are hard right now? How can I pull that into my heart and focus on that? Because that's what I'm actually here to do. That's what I'm here to live. And if you're able to do that, the more often you can do that and pull yourself out of this comparison thing that our culture has taught us, the more you're going to love every day of your life. The more you're going to wake up and be there for what's happening in your life in a way that is completely different, fundamentally. It's a little hard to describe until you experience it. So I hope this has helped, loves. Thanks for joining me in my garden. I'm so happy that it's alive and it didn't get murdered by the hail and the huge overnight storm and all the things. So I love you very much. Becca, I see you there. I love you, honey. And I'll talk to y'all soon, okay? Be gentle with yourselves. Mwah.